Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel Travel Wonderful. Hello my friends, how are you? I am super excited as I'm in here in Edinburgh once again, the most magical place on earth. Yes, the city that inspired Harry Potter, the real life Harry Potter city. It's here, the capital city of Scotland, and I'm going to be showing you some of the best things to do and visit, whether you are a true fan of Harry Potter or not. So remember to subscribe to the channel if you like this video, and remember to leave a comment below. Enjoy the video, travel wonderful. Edinburgh is this year's #1 city by the Forbes magazine, and it is not hard to see why. The city ranks highly across the board and comes out top as the most beautiful city in the world, and also the most walkable city. A perfect combination for visitors looking to explore the historic landmarks, architecture, and scenic hotspots that inspired the famous series of films and books Harry Potter. Begin by visiting the Victoria Street. This is within the old town of Edinburgh and curving down to the Grassmarket. This is a very famous street because it is said that J.K. Rowling took the inspiration to the Diagon Alley in the famous films of Harry Potter, and you can see why. It is very colorful and it has it is made of cobblestone street, so it's really beautiful. It is the most photographed street of all Scotland, so yes, definitely a must visit. In here as well you got a lot of Harry Potter shops and actually official merchandise of Harry Potter and many witchery shops, so yeah, let's have a look together. As you can see, a lot of people gathers here to go into the officially licensed Harry Potter merchandise shop, the Museum Complex. It is a Harry Potter official merchandise shop and it's really busy. There was a lot of people queuing to get inside. I believe it's because it's small in the inside as well. So from the outside you can already see.
Det kan du også købe. Det kan vi gøre. Jeg synes
It is 3 floors of only Harry Potter merchandise or magic merchandise. It's really beautiful on the inside, so if you're a true fan of Harry Potter, this is one must visit as well.
Vi har allerede købt et julenæssæt, og hun har købt et til mig også.
Det er også lige. Det er den bog, jeg hørte.
Hun har købt et julenæssæt til mig og hende selv.
Nå.
Jeg tænker sådan, at vi kan finde kalender eller noget.
Jeg ved ikke, man kan komme fra. Og det starter på det.
There is also this shop called the Enchanted Galaxy, offering even more options of souvenirs and merchandise of Harry Potter than the other shop we just went before. And yeah, this one has a little bit more of clothing, games, and things like that regarding Harry Potter. Apart from all the Harry Potter souvenir shops and merchandise, this street is full of restaurants, cafes, and interesting pubs and places to eat traditional Scottish food, and obviously whiskey shops as well. Another magical place you must visit, which is literally just 5 minutes from Victoria Street, is the Potions Tavern, the Tavern of Potions, which is a place in which you can mix your own drinks, whether alcoholic or non-alcoholic, and they give you this magic tasting of things which you have to mix on your own, and you gotta be aware that you gotta follow the instructions, because they tell you in a very funny way that if you mix the drinks wrong, it can explode and they're gonna give you away to the goblins. So this is a really funny place that you have to visit. The drinks, they range from £4.50 to up to £10, depends of what you get from the menu. It's a really fun place. I really enjoy it. I tried the butterbeer, the classic from the Harry Potter movies, and also the Dragon's Inferno cocktail, and also the magical shots. Really nice place, the Potion Tavern, the Tavern of Potions from the Department of Magic. Every Edinburgh local worth their salt has visited the world-famous Greyfriars Kirkyard. Nestled in the heart of the city's beautiful old town, the church, Greyfriars Kirk, was founded in 1620 as the first church to be built in post-Reformation Scotland. Burials in the graveyard surrounding the church have been taking place since the 16th century, resulting in it being the final resting place of a number of notable Edinburgh residents. Amongst the heavily decorated tombstones and mausoleums belonging to lords, scholars and architects lie resting places of those whose names will most certainly ring bells. As it's the case of Thomas Riddell, which was a general who died on 1806 at the age of 72, it is said that Thomas could have been the inspiration for the character name of Lord Voldemort, as his real name, Tom Marvolo Riddle. This site is so popular with Harry Potter fans flocking it, have its own location marker on Google Maps. In July 2020, the City of Edinburgh Council even warned of significant erosion around Riddell's grave. Another name you can recognize is William McGonagall, which was unfortunately known as the worst poet in Scotland, one of his most famous works being the Tay Bridge disaster, which is based on a horrific rail crash in Dundee, his hometown. McGonagall also worked as a weaver, struggling to make much money from his poetry. It is thought that his name inspired the character name of Professor Minerva McGonagall in Harry Potter. Greyfriars Kirkyard also features a grave belonging to Mrs. Elizabeth Moody, a name which might have inspired the fictional character Alastor Mad-Eyed Moody. It is also not a secret that one of the first inspirations for Hogwarts was based on the neighboring George Heriot School, a school dating back to the 1628, which also divided students into 4 different houses. They were usually divided by colors: red and gold, green and silver, yellow and black, blue and bronze. Just as it is in the Harry Potter films and books. Another point of interest is the Maggie Dickson pub. If you haven't been to this iconic place, you should. Even for non-Harry Potter fans, this pub is a point of interest. The Maggie Dickson pub is named after a real historical character who was hung on the Grass Market in the 1700s. The story goes that a young lady named Maggie Dickson who was hanged on the Grass Market. However, the executioner must have been slightly hungover that day because he didn't do a very good job. And neglected to hang Maggie properly, her supposedly lifeless body was carried away to be disposed of. When they realized she was still alive and kicking, it seemed unethical for her to be punished again, so she was pardoned and continued to live for another 30 years or so. From then on, the locals gave her the name of Half-Hanged Maggie, as she was only half-hanged. Maggie and her story are said to be the inspiration for the creation of our favorite Hogwarts ghost, Nearly Headless Nick. Honestly, no matter whether you come summer, winter, autumn, doesn't matter. Edinburgh is always a good option. I don't really know how people manage to get things done in here because it feels like you live in a fairy tale. Everywhere you go there is a beautiful city, a picturesque street, and also so many alleyways. It's just beautiful. I can tell why if this is an inspiration for Harry Potter. It is just wonderful. If you are heading up the Royal Mile, you must make a visit to the City Chambers near Mary King's Close. After J.K. Rowling completed the Harry Potter book series, she was awarded the Edinburgh Award in 2008 by popular city vote. You can find her handprints on the flag floor just outside the City Chambers, although they are a bit faded now due to all the fans touching them. And remember, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you give a like, you subscribe to the channel and you activate notifications in order for you to discover more amazing places like this. While visiting Edinburgh, why not try some traditional food? Begin by trying the Scotch pie, which is a double-crust meat pie filled with minced mutton, haggis or other meat. The place that I recommend you is the Pie Maker, located very central of the old town in Edinburgh. Delicious. Another must try is the national dish of Scotland, haggis. It is a type of savoury pudding. Haggis is a tasty dish made using sheep's blood, the lungs, heart and liver. The cooked minced offal is mixed with suet, oatmeal and seasonings and encased in the sheep's stomach. The place that I recommend is the Arcade Bar Haggis and Whiskey House, which has been awarded to have the best haggis in town. It is located at Cockburn Street. For a sweet option, indulge yourself into the unofficial dessert of Edinburgh, which is the deep-fried Mars bar, a Mars brand chocolate bar covered in butter, then deep-fried in oil. The dish originated at a chip shop in Scotland. It is now a novelty item. And which one is your favorite part of this video? Which one is your favorite part of Edinburgh? Let us know in the comments below. Activate notifications and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching and I will be seeing you in the next video. Travel wonderful!